Welcome, patrons. I'm Monty Martin, and this is the Dungeon Dudes. Oh, wait. I'm not Monty Martin. Not today, anyways. I'm Jim Zub, and I am the writer of Conan the Barbarian and Dungeons & Dragons and a bunch of other role-playing game stuff. And today, I have the distinct pleasure of running Conan the Hyborian Age, a brand new tabletop role-playing game for my pals, the Dungeon Dudes, and their pals, the other Dungeon Dudes.
So this wonderful adventure is part of a bonus series of actual plays that we have been doing on our Patreon. If you enjoy this and want to check out more games of other systems that we've been playing and trying out, like the Alien RPG, Vaesen, Pirate Borg, and so many more, sign up over on our Patreon. The links are right down below. We drop a new episode of another non-D&D actual play system every month for our patrons at the $10 and up tiers. So be sure to check that out. But we're going to be releasing the first episode of several of these series here on YouTube so that you can check them out as well. Thank you so much to Jim for running this.
My absolute pleasure.
And there's many more of that, so check it out over on our Patreon.
We're very lucky to have Jim here running Conan. So hope you enjoy the show. We're going to be doing a few episodes of this, and we're going to get right into some Conan mythology. But with that being said, there are several other players that are here today, and let's introduce them.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe. You might remember me from such long-running series as Drakkenheim. That's it. It's my only accolade. Don't find me on IMDb. But it's great to be here. Great to be here.
Hey, I'm back. I'm Troy Steele. I played in the Alien and the Vaesen Patreon series. And yeah, it's really good to be back at the table. I'm excited to play with some old friends, the literal original people I first played D&D with. So,
oh yeah, this is pretty close.
This is like the OG table.
Is pretty close to an OG table,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
In the apartment building.
Yeah, back in the day after we closed up the computer shop. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have called up Yanja, and then we actually might have had some
The official crew.
The real origin story.
Yeah.
And who are you?
I'm Monty Martin. Obviously, you know me from everything that we do on YouTube. Otherwise, if you didn't, how did you sign up? How did you get here?
Thank you for your support.
You clicked on the video, too?
Yeah. And I'm really glad to be sitting back and playing and having Jim in the DM seat. It's been I think the last time we actually played a game together must have been over a year ago. Too,
Yeah.
At GaryCon.
We were at GaryCon, and I got shanghaied into a 12-person game of Mothership with these two gents, and it was one for the ages. We had an absolutely wonderful time. But we hung out and chatted before that. We kept saying we should game. And the hilarious thing is I'm in Toronto as well.
Yeah.
So we were just like, why aren't we doing this?
It's one of those crazy things where we have met so many times at conventions in the States.
And you live down the street.
Despite the fact that you're just down the street from the studio.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. So finally we had a chance to check it out, and we were like, okay, let's actually set a date and do this thing. And then we were looking at the potential, what games would be good, and it seemed silly. So just to clarify, I'm the official writer of Conan the Barbarian, and every time I say that out loud, I get a big crazy grin on my face because this is like a childhood dream for me, getting to work on all this stuff. Last year, Monolith released a new role-playing game for Conan. There's been multiple Conan role-playing games over the years, but this newest one, I think, has a great balance of ease of play. It's pulpy, it's fun, it's action-packed, and there's it's easy to dive in with. The character creation is super fast, and we just sort of hit the ground running with it. And so I'm really excited to teach you guys how this works, dive into the game, and of course this will be, as Kelly is showing us, the most serious, the most intense, the most... It will be a Conanza of entertainment. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm really, really excited to have this crew here. So,
we're professionals.
You guys are nothing but professional.
I thought you were just going to stop there.
Yeah, so nothing
like professionals.
You guys are nothing. So let's look at how the game works. There's basically 4 major attributes, stats, that we'll be tracking for the roles so that people will get a sense of how the game works. You have might, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's your strength and what may have you. There's edge, which is sort of what they call dexterity and speed, but it's also your intuitiveness and your alertness, picking up on things happening around you and being able to take advantage of it. Might is what you use for all your physical melee attacks. Edge is what you use for ranged attacks and dexterous kind of things like that. Then you've got grit. Grit is stamina. It's your ability to deal with pain, to deal with adversity. It's your constitution. It's all those kinds of things wrapped up together. So that's what determines your life points. And then the last stat is wits, and wits is exactly what it sounds like. So it's intellect and research, and your picking up on social cues and all kinds of things like that. Within those 4 categories, you'll be making die rolls for all the starting characters. You guys are using a D6, and you'll be adding it to that roll. Then there's something which I think is quite unique about the Conan game. There's something called the flexibility die, the flex die. So alongside every die roll you'll make, whatever die that is, if it's the D6 for all your attribute rolls, or the damage rolls, or different dice used for other things, you will roll the flexibility die. And for a starting character, that's a D10. You don't add that number to any of your calculations. It's essentially a 10% chance that you get something extra out of it. If you roll a 10, if you roll a 0 on that D10, the flex die has activated. So when you guys roll, I don't need you to say every single time, oh, the flex die failed, the flex die failed. But when it activates, you just let us know. And you have quite a few options of what you can do when the flexibility die goes off. If it's a roll that you normally would have failed, and if you ever roll a 1 on the die for your D6, normally that's a failure, even if the number would be high enough to pass. With the flex die going off, it now succeeds. Or you can bank it as something called stamina. And stamina is a really flexible statistic that you can then expend at key moments to do really heroic and cool pulpy things. So if you look over, I've got a cheat sheet there beside you guys for spending stamina.
Like a cheat sheet.
You can use it for essentially moving further than you would normally in a turn, because you have 2 actions in a turn. You can use it to add extra bonuses to rolls so that you could succeed where you might have failed, or to make a good success into a greater success. You can add extra damage. So if you're almost able to kill something, you can just push a little bit harder with stamina and finish it off. And if the flex roll goes off when you're rolling damage, then you can turn it into a massive damage success, a crit, essentially. So you're doing the maximum amount with that weapon die, and then you're adding another die roll on top of it. All the melee attacks will also add your might score. So the physical portion of this, as is befitting Conan, is very brutal and physical.
And we're starting with 4 stamina points.
You're starting with 4 stamina at the beginning, and then that can fluctuate wildly up and down.
Right.
You guys don't have any healing magic, and you don't have any healing potions. It's not like D&D in that way. There is something called a recovery. If you guys have enough time to fully rest, you will get back half your life points returned to you when you rest. Not your current, but your maximum amount that you would get on a recovery. And in most adventures that we'll be playing out over multiple sessions, you guys will probably only have the chance to maybe rest once or twice. So
gritty.
It's meant to be exactly that.
Yeah.
It's meant to be gritty. You're supposed to be, on your last legs and slowly getting whittled down, as is befitting the world of Conan. Let me talk a little bit about that. The Hyborian Age is one of the oldest fictional fantasy worlds. Robert E. Howard, the creator of Conan, created the Hyborian Age in Weird Tales magazine in the 1930s. The character and the world were one of the biggest influences on the original Dungeons & Dragons game by Dave Arneson and Gary Gygax. So this game, but also this world, is really foundational in terms of pulp, in terms of writing, and in terms of sword and sorcery. It's got a very mysterious air to it. There are huge sections of the world that are unknown to people and need to be explored, and are filled with creatures and mysteries and things like that. The Hyborian Age is what we call a parallel world. It is meant to be a prehistory of our world. Robert E. Howard, I didn't actually believe this, but in his fiction, he created a world where he could take some of his favorite kind of influences for pulp and fantasy and historical medieval flair and sort of push them all together and not be as worried about the geographical regions of the real world or real history, so that he could have kind of Bronze Age stuff beside Dark Ages stuff beside, musketeers and all these different kinds of things. And so in theory, the Hyborian Age is a prehistory of our world. And then there will eventually be a great cataclysm over thousands of years that destroy all the land and split apart the Pangea into what we would consider our modern world. And we go through evolution and devolution and all this stuff. You don't need to know any of that, but it's kind of neat to look at it historically, what the tradition of this stuff is. We are starting in this particular section of the world. It's a desert kind of region called Zambula, and this is a trading city that has been established in this desert region. Tons of people are moving through this space. It used to be a war-torn area, and now there's like a tenuous kind of peace here, and travelers come from all different lands. And you four all come from different lands as well. So let's do some introductions on who these characters are and how you know each other.
Name's Callus, also known around these parts as the Whispered Word. You guys know that. Other people know that. They might not know what Callus. But many see me as a petty thief, but I am so much more than a petty thief. I'm the eyes and the ears of the city of Zambula. I hear everything, I see everything. I know who's putting money in whose pockets. I know where all of the good treasures are. I know the best establishments to drink at as well. So if you need recommendations, just let me know. I put together this band of misfits because we don't much like those nobles up in their high towers and all of their rules and laws. My past is dark and mysterious. Nobody knows where I truly come from or what I've truly been through. But you can assume it's dark. I'm here with my friends. We live on the outskirts, sort of in the woods. Are there woods?
In the desert?
In the,
You live
There
in
would
the
be
cactus woods.
the scrublands nearby and the caves.
The scrublands and the
Easy to
caves.
spot.
We call the caves the woods because there's some old foundational wood from the mine that used to be there. That's
Way
why
to ship it in.
call it the woods.
We did
because
drag it
there's
there.
a lot of wood, but there's a little bit outside our cave.
Some old crates.
And I'm the leader of this here
Shipping
team.
logs.
I get us the information, and we like to find out what it is the nobles are after and steal it before they can get their hands on it, and occasionally sell it back to them for profit, which we then use to, instead of bettering our lives, usually we spend it all on alcohol. That's me.
Thanks, Callus.
Yeah, of course. You're my boys. Anything for you?
Moving right along.
Hi, I'm Chu Shi or Chu Shi. I actually don't know what my real name is. That's just what I called myself after the chef who found me, or the fisherman chef who found me, raised me. And in his restaurant, everyone calls him that. So I said, okay, I'll call myself that, Chu Shi. I am a chef like my dad, and I also really just like recipes, so much so that I love recipes of all kinds, even ones from random strangers who would come into the restaurant in these really strange robes and strange trinkets and would say these almost spell-like incantations. And so I wanted to know what that was, and so I got some of the recipes off of that, and weird stuff started happening. So yeah.
You picked up some magical knowledge.
Picked up some sorcery and some magical knowledge in the lands through the lands that I've traveled as I've been searching for really fine foods and ingredients and more recipes, really. And coming here to Zambula is when I ran into Callus at one of the bars as I was, or one of the taverns I was looking for whatever they had in terms of alcohol, and to find new types of drinks to add to my own repertoire. And that's when Callus approached me because he saw that I had ordered 10 different drinks and was slowly sipping each one and writing down what it tasted like and what it felt like. And I like to think that that's why he asked me to join whatever it is we're doing here. I just want to get some really cool foods.
We were very hungry and we needed a chef. and I found one.
Yep.
But he's a good guy. We're friends now.
Yeah, all of his recommendations for places to drink in town are places I tell him to stay because I was the one who drank there.
And continue to drink.
And continue to drink there anytime there's new drinks on the menu.
Amazing.
I am Doral. Unlike my mysterious friends, I remember everything from the moment of conception.
Wow.
All 9 months.
That's incredible memory.
Yeah.
Within the womb.
Full memory. In fact, those were the greatest moments of my life. And then I burst out into the world. A nomadic people. We ride horses. We scavenge. We move along, finding food and resources. I'm an expert shot. My greatest stat is edge. Some in my tribe call me the Edge Lord because of my great edge. I'm strong. My hair is actually quite short. These braids are from a witch I killed. Our water source turned poison, and we've just blamed it on that golden-haired woman. And I wear her locks as a reminder. We are simple people. I make small tokens out of animals that I kill, and I give them to my friends.
He's like a cat just leaving dead birds on the stoop for people.
Yeah, anytime out of bones and twine. And so my friends, I hope, are still wearing all the tokens and bracelets I gave you. Yeah, they're quite itchy, but they provide protection. They don't do it. And I don't think they make
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, yeah, great. Yeah. They provide tons of protection. In fact,
how did you get from your homeland to
I was just going to ask that.
I ride my horse. Big Red. Some believe he was a mouse turned into a man who lived a full life turned back into a horse. And that is why he has great strength and stamina. And I love him dearly. And if he were to get hurt or killed, I would probably go into some kind of frenzy and murder everything and then mourn for years.
So your story of how you joined us is you rode your horse and
Came to Zambula.
Yeah, it was, I grew up, shot arrows, lived my whole life with my nomadic people. And then I just kept riding one day and I found you guys. And now you use me for my great edge, my amazing edge. I'm perceptive and I'm strong and I can shoot a bow really, really hard. Like I've hit people in the chest and they just go flying. It's awesome.
it is awesome.
And I feel really good when I do it. And I wear a lot of like paint. I love painting myself with different I don't know what you call it. I am the canvas and the world is my brush.
Wow.
And oils. So like blood, dirt, ash. Yeah.
A little bit of poop.
Believe it or not, yeah.
unavoidable.
I smell pretty awful at times. I live in the I live.
And that's why
outside.
you're not living in the city. You're
That's
living
right.
on the outskirts.
Yeah, and most of
He lives in the woods.
I would be fully accepted into the community if I just showered more regularly, but it's because of that one thing.
Continuing the clean side of the table.
I'm Grint, and I come from the north. You can imagine Grint looks like if Andre the Giant had Alan Moore's beard. And I have come down from the north to learn about the decadent ways of the peoples here so that when I return to my people, we can have a glorious conquest and find all the best loot and all the best places to take over. And hopefully, if you help me out with this, you will be spared when all the Northerners descend upon these places.
So do you have a notebook where you're tracking all the best spots? It's all up there. It's all right here.
Can't have a paper trail.
Yeah. It's like writing down, he goes, must murder all these people.
Yeah, so I got Grint because I figured it was good to be on his good side for when the inevitable happens. and I needed a good shot, and society didn't want him, and I needed a chef. So, and some magic.
Yes.
He has
it is.
food, he has knowledge, he has tank, and he has ranged. You're pretty much a well kitted out little group here. The only thing you're missing, healing. And that will not be a problem at all here in the Hyborian Age, where everyone walks around untouched and unhurt most days.
As a sly, sneaky guy, I'm not worried about getting hurt. Never happens.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Really?
What
no.
roll is that?
So it's an edge roll, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And we add the
And so we
value.
still roll
Yes.
the flex die with
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I failed.
It was too perfect, Kelly. You were like,
I
I'll never get myself into combat. And I knew I was opening with rolling initiative. It was
What is
too
happening?
good.
And yeah, we add the value. So
Yeah.
yeah, also 7.
if I get a 1, is it still a fail? So I gotta just go
It's not
last?
fail, it's just low. on
Oh, okay.
initiative.
So it doesn't fit. But so I got a 6.
6,
I also got a 6.
6.
Sorry,
and
2
then
7s and
7,
2 6s.
2 6s. Okay. 1 sec here. As our story begins,
Yeah.
we are in a tavern known as the Raven's Roost. This is one of the many spaces that Callus goes to, picks up information, and finds out about what is moving through the city, trading-wise, who is coming and going throughout the days and months of the year. You're constantly, picking up on the din of what people are doing and where things are happening. And at this particular moment, as it all opens up, lo and behold, a gentleman that you were meeting with, whose name is Rayon, not like the fabric. He told you that he has a special item for you.
Ah.
Unfortunately, as he stepped into the door of the tavern, the moment that he entered, someone struck out towards him with a knife. And you are all at the table waiting at that very instant as everything goes off.
Whoa.
So we open in the midst of wild action.
Oh.
Rayon screams out loud, and you guys are at the tavern table, probably about 15, 20 feet from the entrance, as all hell breaks loose. Welcome to the Hyborian Age, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
First thing that happens is whoever that assassin or attacker is, they take a strike out at Rayon, and they slash. He turns his face aside, and it cuts just along his cheek and chin as he screams out. Other people in drunken revelry, the bards are still playing. They don't even know what's going on as all this chaos is erupting forth. Our 7s, Chushi and Callus, what would you like to do?
So, we're all like at that like
You were at
like,
the table. You thought you were going to be having a meal and a meeting,
and like and
a few fine drinks.
that assassin's basically in touch. Right?
He's at the door. He was waiting at the door. So as Rayon stepped in, he lunges
okay.
out at him.
So we're from there.
You've got a few people between you and him. It's a pretty thick crowd tonight.
Do you mind if I have an idea?
You're both on 7. Go for it.
Okay, there's people in the room.
Yes.
But I got sharp vision. I have my feet up on the table, ale in my hand. I see this happen, and without hesitating, I twirl a dagger in my hand, and I'm just gonna whip it through the crowd
Sure.
and try to I'm like, hey, I'm meeting that guy, and I whip the dagger and it right at the assassin, trying to get him right in the neck.
Brilliant. All right. So there's something in the Hyborian Age called the Rule of 3, and you can, depending on circumstances, you could get bonuses or negatives to that roll. Normally, I would impose a negative because there's so many people between you and the target, but it's the opening, and this is your big sort of introductory moment. So I'll give you a +1 instead.
Oh, sick. So I'm gonna use edge for that.
Sure.
And that's going to be an 8.
Great. So you twirl that in your hand, launch exactly as you said. It soars past one of the waitresses just by her face. Another patron is talking, and it cuts across his mustache, and he doesn't even, he's so drunk he doesn't even notice it. A bit of the beer froth kind of flies forth, and then it sticks in the shoulder of the attacker. Give me a damage roll, and don't forget to roll that flex.
And the +1 was for the to hit or for the damage?
Yeah, not for the damage,
Okay.
just for the hit. Thanks for checking.
Do I get to add anything to this? I get a +1 to... No, wait. Is this a surprise attack?
He definitely does not see it coming, so I'll give it to you this time.
All right, so that'll be a +1 to my damage. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh my gosh. All right. So that knife goes launching through, sinks right into his shoulder, and he cries out, in pain. So he's slashed. So Rayon and him are both sort of yelling at the same time because he's still clutching his face, bleeding. And this guy's now got a throwing dagger sunk right into his shoulder. You're up, Shushi.
So, right as that happens, what would it take for? I want to rush towards that.
You can barrel your way through people if you want to.
Yeah.
Or you can try and jump.
Okay. I think it's more like just trying to like push.
Yeah,
push
shoulder
through
check?
everybody. Yeah.
Okay. So make a might check to reach them.
Okay.
Don't forget the flex die.
That's right.
You guys are getting used to it. It's all good.
You said might.
Yep.
Oh, so
She rolled the 1.
Yeah.
So you slam right into a really big patron of the bar. You just crush right into the guy, and he just looks down and he goes, "Oi!" and stares down at you, and you.
So excuse me. I'll
He
just,
doesn't even notice the people screaming in the blood. He's just staring at you like, "What the hell, man?"
like, sorry. And then I just slowly try to make my way instead.
So wedge your way past him. 6s.
What did you have an idea in mind?
You can take it.
Well, because
You actually have a bit of space around you. For some reason, the patrons don't hang as close to you in the bar.
they're just being considerate.
Your natural.
I want to get.
Perfume.
I want to do like a step up on my, like I kick back my chair.
Sure.
And I'm gonna step up on the table, kicking off like some of the drinks and food,
Subtle.
and just like let rip one arrow straight at this.
Just pull you out right from your
Yeah,
quiver.
yeah,
Draw this thing forth.
and just rip into this guy.
Okay. So you literally, stand up on the table and launch that arrow. Go for it. Now people know what's going on.
So I got to hit an 8, but I get a +1 on all my ranged attacks. So
Yep.
9.
9 is definitely a hit.
And
Make that roll.
And then damage is a D8
Sure.
plus 3. Holy moly. So 7 plus another. Now, can I actually ask just from is the +3 for damage already added from the origin?
It
bonus?
is, yes.
So then, 7.
7 damage. Okay. So essentially, the knife goes into his shoulder from Callus, and then this arrow, where do you want to hit him?
I want to hit him in the like upper chest, just right here.
You got it.
Yeah.
So it just punctures right into his chest, blasts him back into the wall, and he's actually lanced into the wall and screaming. "Ah!" He's barely holding onto his knife. Rayon's looking around, kind of freaked out, and now it's your action.
Furious that you've knocked my drink over. I spend a stamina point to charge towards this guy with my axe, blaming him.
Spending the stamina means you don't have to make a roll. You just blitz for it.
Yeah, so I get with the charge, I get to make 2 move actions, then a melee attack as 1 action.
Oh, and this guy's pinned to a wall.
Yeah. So he's pinned. Yeah, he's pinned to the wall, I just come right up with the axe, going right for the face. And that's I got a 10 on the flex die.
Oh, baby. Would you like to bank that as stamina or convert that to a massive damage?
I got to convert it to massive.
I bet you are. On your first roll, Monty. So what you're going to get is maximum weapon damage, whatever your weapon damage is, the
Okay.
max number,
So it's a D8.
and then add it again,
Okay.
plus your might.
Okay, so that's going to be my might is 5.
Yep.
My damage is 1d8 plus 1, so I rolled a 3. So that's 3 plus 8 is 11. So 16 damage.
Oh, roll your flex die too.
No, he did roll
That's how he's.
for the damage. That's how he got the massive damage.
So yeah, it's 16 damage.
You'll be thrilled to know he had 3 life points left.
Okay.
You bring that axe through him,
Yeah.
and it embeds into the wall behind him with so much power. You've literally cleaved him in half. There is another attacker on the other side of the door, and his eyes are bugging out. He has a dagger pulled forth, and he sheaths it again and pushes his way past Rayon and runs out the door.
If I have a second action,
You
can
do.
I try to grab him as I get...
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an edge check.
We need to question that guy.
So that's going to be a 8.
8? Okay, so you reach out and you've grabbed him by the scruff of his cloak, essentially.
Can I
So-
grab him by the hair?
You absolutely can grab him by the hair. So you clutch his head like a basketball and just press down with your fingers and drag him back in. Rayon is looking around and sort of clutching the cut on his jaw. And then he just sort of looks over and he goes, Grint? Pleasure as always. And this guy's just like holding his hands up, and he's put his knife back into its sheath. It was in a little hidden scabbard, beneath his cloak. And he's just throwing his hands up, and he's kind of nervously laughing.
Can I pull him back to our table?
Yeah.
He's got a
You
pan-
drag it. The whole place is looking,
Yeah. I drag him
and then
back
they
to our table.
recognize you guys,
I
and
wanna-
then the music starts.
Round of ales for
Here's what I wanna
everyone.
do. I want to take his knife out of his jacket
Sure.
hand and then use it to drive the knife through his hand to pin him to the table.
Yeah.
And
For
I'm gonna
sheer-
and then I'm gonna say talk.
Yeah. So you
Join us.
Yeah. So you bring him to the table, and he's just sort of mumbling in a language you don't recognize. And then you pull him to the table, slam him down on the bench. He's about to say something. You drive the dagger right through his hand. He screams aloud, and then he says, ah! Rand just comes walking over and goes, did you say you're buying a round?
Yeah, round for everybody. Sorry for the
Lovely,
trouble. Rayon,
lovely.
2 for you. Sorry for the cut on your face.
Oh, he sits down between the two of you on the bench, and he basically has got a little, he's got a piece of his cloak. He's sort of sopping up the blood. And he's just, another night here at the Roost. I tell you what. And this guy's just sort of saying, and he's got his hand, and wants to reach towards it, but he's looking towards Grint, and he's just sort of like sweating and staring down at the floor.
New friend, what's your name?
He's,
I twist the dagger.
Sorry, how do you pronounce that?
Creed,
Creed.
Creed,
Thanks for joining us today.
Creed. God, I'd like to use that hand. We could work this out.
Well, you might lose the hand.
Rayon's just sitting there, and he says, oh, no, if I got cuts on both sides, I think it would make a nice little, pairing, but I guess this one not as quick as his friend, eh?
I'll come back with some beers. I want to replace Grint's. Make sure he feels nice and well fed.
The
Good cleave.
one of the wait staff comes walking over, and she gets this look on her face, and she goes, "You're going to leave us to clean up the mess there?" There's just like a decapitated person by the door. People are showing up and then just looking and walking away.
How much money do we have?
You guys have a little bit to spend,
How much money do they have?
as in checking the body and the.
Yeah. Take the coin purse, just throw it to the.
Actually, I turned to,
the
was it
tavern.
Creed?
Creed.
Creed?
Yeah, so he says, yeah.
Creed, pay the woman for the mess.
He's digging around, and he pulls out a small pouch and goes, "Oh, have you got any change?" And he sort of puts it on the table. This little pouch, and you hear a clink of coin. It's a little bit in there. I could use some to maybe for dinner.
I toss the bag to the lady. I'm like,
She catches it. She opens it up. She kind of gets a little bit of look in her face. And she goes,
we covered?
you know, always so sweet. And then she just walks off. Rand just goes, do you hear that? Oh! Why were you trying to kill me?
Yeah. Do you usually have people after you?
He is a bit of a fence.
Right.
He does move stolen goods, so it's certainly not unheard of, but it's rare that it would happen in his own backyard.
Creed, who sent you?
I just, you know, the coin. I needed the money.
Ask you a question on who sent you.
Can I like dig through his pockets, look for like
Just
a piece
start
of paper?
searching
Like,
around.
Yeah, it's not me.
So
Just,
you
like,
start checking other stuff
looking
he's
for a
got.
piece of paper.
Yeah, he's
like
not. He's not carrying any other kind of items.
We could cut off the hand.
He just goes, "Oh, I'd really not. I'd really not. I couldn't. That would."
You tell us what we need to know. We'll remove the dagger from your hand, and maybe you can walk out of here.
Raylan's been. He's been moving items of interest to some, I don't know, some cult. They told us he's got treasures. And Rand goes, your informant doesn't know. I don't have treasures yet, but with a bit of luck, maybe we will. You're jumping the gun, boy. Should have waited a couple weeks.
What do you guys think?
Am I able to touch the dagger that he has?
The dagger in his hand?
The one was that you grabbed it from?
Yes.
That's his
and then
dagger.
yeah,
Yeah, he
So-
jammed his
It's not
dagger.
the guy that's dead. His dagger is still
the one that got
the guy that I
Creed's.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Creed's dagger, it's his own
It's
dagger in his
right?
hand. Yeah.
So I touch it. Can I use artifact spirit?
You can.
So
So tell us what that does.
by touch, I can determine the origin of a physical item, insight as to how old it is, where and by whom it was made.
Right.
So I touch the dagger.
So as soon as you touch it, he's like flinching because he thinks you're going to do something with it. You're just holding on to it. You get a distinct kind of flash of imagery. It's essentially psychometry. You're picking up on little weird moments. You see the moment it was forged many years ago. You see that it's gone through the hands of a half dozen other ne'er-do-wells and troublemakers over the years. But then you actually see Creed sharpening it while he's listening to someone. And what he hears, and he's smiling and kind of laughing, he goes and he says, Rayon doesn't know how old that object really is. You take it from me, and you will be paid enough that you can finally leave this little hole. Do not be seen. And then he'll cut back to,
trapped.
I take my hand off of the dagger. Rayon, how old is the item that you are currently looking to trade?
he just looks and he says, oh, you're ruining all my fun. He pulls out a little cloth. He says, now everyone's looking at us. Well, regardless. Puts this thing in the middle of the table and he unwraps the cloth. And what you see before you is a small, looks like a almost cylindrical kind of a shape. At first you think it's just a carving. It's got this strange aquatic theme to it, almost an octopus with these, its tentacles kind of wrapped up. But now you realize, upon looking more at it, it might be some kind of handle, but there's nothing attached to it. It's made of some kind of greenish stone, beautifully carved and polished.
Never seen anything. Have I ever seen anything like that before?
No, the craftsmanship is incredible. The detail is far beyond what most jewelers or craftsmen would be able to do that you've ever seen.
That's incredible. Creed, look at it. It's beautiful.
Creed just sort of looking down. There's blood sort of pooling up near the palm of his hands.
Is this what you were supposed to take?
He kind of glances up at the top and he says, "That's not. I could just leave and we'd never speak of it again."
You're part of the party now, Creed.
He's just sweating profusely. Rand just goes and he says, "This came into my possession quite recently. You, Chushi, as you look at it, there's like a luster to it. There's almost like an inner glow. It's refracting the light from the candles in this fascinating way."
Do I see the symbols on it? Are they something that I recognize or I've seen before?
There is no writing on it per se. It's just the carving of this aquatic kind of creature.
Just the creature.
But even the line work on it, the stylized approach that they took to the artistry, it's incredibly compelling. You're struggling to take your eyes off of it.
Do we need anything else from this one? I point to Creed.
I mean, if he sticks around, he might learn more than we want him to. Do we let him go?
I'm gonna punch him in the face to get to
Sure.
knock him out.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw him in the back alley and
I take his dagger. I rip it out of his hand.
Yeah.
I'm keeping
And-
this.
yeah.
Sure.
Not
What's
to
great
kill
is the timing on it. So you punch him in the face and he goes out cold. He starts to slide and the dagger's starting to pull against his hand. And then you pull it out and he crumples onto the floor.
Yeah. Then I'll throw him in the back alley and come back.
Okay.
And as that's happening, I am like slowly reaching towards the handle to try to get a grasp of it.
Okay. Just one moment. You step outside. Give me an edge check. Edge is also, intuition and things like that.
That is a 9.
Okay, so you step outside and you look around. There's, a constant din. Zambula is a trading city. There's tons of people out and the night market is going. But you're looking out just to make sure, everything is on the up and up. And the moment you step outside with his body, you sort of look and you see a couple figures way distant. Look like they quickly turn and duck into an alley. But they're not. They're gone.
Yeah. I take note of that.
Sure.
And dump Creed's body.
Okay.
And
Is Creed still alive?
yeah,
You knocked him out.
I knocked him out.
Okay.
I'm just like throwing him in with the trash where he belongs.
Yep.
Good. No, I accept that.
After we
we
robbed
don't
him and
kill
stabbed
unless
him.
we need to.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time,
Nah.
usually.
All right. So you dump them into the alley.
Yeah. Yeah.
But by Big Red. Big Red's out there, basically by the stable. Well, not stable, but like where they would tie up the horses. You just sort of throw them underneath.
Throw them basically into the manure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then you step back inside.
Yeah, you guys smell the same.
Chew, you're moving your hand towards. Rayon just sort of stops and goes, ah.
What's wrong?
What are you? We haven't made a deal yet.
Well, I would have to inspect the goods to know if it was a deal worth being made, no? May I just hold it?
He's looking at you and he goes,
You can continue holding it.
you can hold it. I've seen your hands work very quickly, my
My
friend.
old friends, have I ever... Okay, there was
I trust your skill.
like 3 or 4 times that I may have slipped. Okay, fair. Rayon, this is a hot item, though. You got 2 assassins.
I sit down, say, so Rayon, first we saved your life. Now you owe us now. So
I was coming to do business with Callus. So really, you just ensured that business could continue, yes?
The fact is, the deal we're going to need to negotiate, because if this item is requiring mentioning of a cult, 2 assassins trying to kill you, putting it in our possession is dangerous for us.
Well, I thought this was going to be a subtle meeting. I didn't realize it was going to get all troublesome. Yes,
Yeah,
you may
whose fault
inspect
is
the
that?
item. I don't normally have trouble in my own city,
Well, you did.
and I thank you for the sharpness of your axe.
I grab for the handle,
Okay.
using artifact spirit again. Is that okay to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you concentrate for a few moments. It's not instantaneous.
Okay.
And you very carefully reach out with your fingers. As you touch that item, there's instantly like a jolt that runs through your body. For a moment, you lose all sense of where you are. Normally, you get flashes of vision in the back of your mind, and it's very clear to you that those are images of the past. Those are images of things that have happened before. It's sort of like a bit of a daydream that you close your eyes and you pick up on. This time, it completely wipes away your current consciousness. You don't know where you are. You don't sense that you're sitting down anymore, or that the space around you, you don't hear anything. You see 4 robed figures in a circle in a strange kind of murky environment. There's torchlight or some sort of murky light around them. They're in the center around some sort of central hole in the ground. They're screaming and they're chanting. Their faces are in these, like their jaws are in these huge screams, and the veins are like popping in their forehead because they're concentrating so hard and they're screaming so loudly. One of them seems to be holding that handle, and everything above it is like a mist. You can't see what it's connected to, but there's light and there's some kind of magical energy as they're screaming and screaming. And one of them, you see energy like smoke pouring out of his chest, and he seems to be just wasting away before their eyes. That's what you see. The rest of you, the moment he touches it, there is literally an earthquake. I want you guys to make an edge check.
Oh. Am I just like vulnerable right now, I guess? Because I'm just
Whatever
locked in, right?
happens,
Yeah.
happens. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Very cool.
7.
7?
I got an 8.
8?
11.
11.
Wow.
Okay. You are not, basically,
Yeah.
7, 8, you guys hold your ground. You're right next to Chu, so he's about to fall right off the bench. Rayon falls off the bench. You've got an 11. You can basically stop other patrons from falling or even spilling their drinks
I make
nearby.
sure that none of the drinks spill.
This is top priority.
I ride it like a roller coaster. So
Yeah.
I'm just like still drinking, fully like.
The whole table shakes. Everyone's
Like a
sort of
steady
looking
can.
around, kind of in fear and wondering what is going on.
I'm gonna grab Chu as
Sure, yeah, he just starts falling right off the table. Now, at this moment, there's that burst of energy, and it's almost like the camera's pulling back, and it's going out. You see those people in the circle. They're in this massive circular chamber. Now you're pulling out further, and there seems to be some kind of a dome, some sort of strange temple, and you're pulling out further, and you see the desert all around you. You know this is absolutely ancient. You feel that this is dozens of lifetimes before your own. And then pulling back further, you see scrublands and cliff faces, and you start to see geographical things that remind you of this area near Zambula, but before the city was even built. You know where that dome is, and you know how far away it is from where you are right now.
Okay.
And then you snap up, and you're looking at the ceiling, and Callus has got you.
Yeah. Is it still shaking right now?
Everything, it's the last little tremor.
Okay.
And everyone's just sort of looking at each other. The musicians have stopped. Everyone's kind of looking around and checking. A few plates have fallen and some glasses have broken.
You had one of your episodes. You okay?
Rayon, where did you get this thing?
He sort of looks over and he goes, "This pretty nice, right?"
Is that what it does? Anytime someone touches it, everything starts shaking. Where did you get this thing?
He takes it back from you and he goes, "What are you talking about? It's just a really great carving. It's high quality merchandise."
Sure. What did you see? I imagine that we've been together for a while.
Yeah,
So,
you've
like,
never seen him like that. You've
No.
seen him, he concentrates, he tells you interesting information about
I imagine that I understand a loose idea that he can touch things and tell me about them. So,
Sure.
what happened?
It was the most vivid vision I've ever had.
Rand's got the item and he's just sort of looking it over. Valuable.
And old. Much older than you think it is. And it's not from any sort of faraway land. It's from here, from a long time ago.
Is it dangerous?
I think so.
Danger equals value.
So why do we want this versus just money?
Because it could be a weapon. A weapon that could shake the walls of these cities to the ground.
Shake their pockets clean for valuables.
Actually, just out of character, he called upon us because he had this item to sell us. Is that kind of the idea?
He is basically like, "I'm looking for a buyer and you're well connected. So why don't, I would like to know if you get first pick or we work out a deal." Are you saying there's more treasure where this came from?
Maybe.
Ooh.
What kind of deal did you have in mind?
Well, I'm thinking, there's 4 of you and I've got the item. So why don't we call it 50-50?
$20.80.
I'm going to use my infamy here, if there is a check required, but I can get +2 to any checks related to contests to convince, intimidate, or inspire fear in others. Rayon, there's 4 of us and there's 1 of you. We're very dangerous people, and you're putting a very dangerous item in front of us and asking us to deal with it. You're not asking us to simply buy an item off your hands and make profit. Whatever this is, there's a cult involved, there's assassins after you. Us taking this off your hands is us doing you a favor.
You're not really saying that I'm going to give you this for nothing.
You're going to give this to us, we're going to find the treasure that this is linked to, and you can have 10%.
These numbers you asked for, they're so incongruent.
We're taking danger pay on this. Or,
Make that roll for wits.
all right. So I get a +2. All right, so that's going to be a 10.
Ooh. Okay. So difficulty class, by the way, in Conan, so people have a better sense of how this stuff works. An easy roll would be between 4 and 6. A moderate roll is 7 to 9. Tough is 10 to 12, and legendary is 13 plus. So you're right in that tough category. You're definitely, negotiating hard with him. He just sort of says, he goes, this, I'd need, at the very least, an equal share.
Who's good at math? There was always 4 of us, so 25% was easy for me.
It would make it.
Unless you're
20.
intending to come along with us, how do you even know how much treasure we're gonna find?
Well, I wasn't. I wanted you to buy this off my hands, but it sounds like there's a fortune to be made.
Might be, but it's also going to be dangerous.
I don't like leaving the city, and I don't like trusting other people with my things.
Is he going to be a reliable companion on this mission? What's your skill set?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to die if you come with us. So,
And then your share is pretty.
But then how do
Then
I
you share.
know, as someone so eloquently put it, that you're actually going to give me my share?
you're not going to trust some people who just saved your worthless life.
Have we ever let you down? I've always paid. Have I? Okay, there was a couple times.
I can't have this leave my sight if it's so valuable and dangerous.
Well, by all means, you can come with us. If you die, then one less share. in the
Well, what's
profits.
your number? What's the number that you want for this?
I want 1/5, but how do I know you're going to give it to me? How do I know you're even going to come back?
I take my apron off, and underneath it is a wolf hide that's clearly too small, but I always have it on. And I take that off as well. And I say, this never leaves my body. And I never leave anywhere without it. If I give this to you, it's a promise that I will come back.
He looks over the wolf pelt. He's sentimental.
Of my origin that I have yet to find.
All right, I'll take that and the horse.
Big Red?
You
Temporarily.
temporarily.
We'll come back. We'll come back for the horse.
You bargain with my best friend?
I'm not bargaining. We're just leaving him tied up here.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect him. You trust me, don't you?
No. No. In fact, I have half a mind to have Grint over here rip your arms off and play you like a fiddle. And we just take the orb of the fiddle of earthquakes and go on our merry way. Big Red's like a third leg, which I already have one, so it's like a fourth leg. So it's like,
All the legs.
yeah, Big Red's got 4 legs. He's my fourth leg. I can't. I give him your wolf pelt.
It sounds like the horse is off the table.
Unless it's like a Red Dead Redemption thing where I can just like whistle and he shows up anyway. And so I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then later on, I'm just like, whoop.
If you're confident that he can break free.
Yeah, if I feel like Big Red could probably figure his way out, then maybe I could.
He just undoes the little
Yeah,
rope
I-
and then
Like, is that a thing? Maybe that's a thing that you're like, yeah, sure, you can keep the horse, but Big
Yeah,
Red's-
can I like whistle on a mountaintop and call Big Red from like 17 miles away? Is that like a reasonable? As
it's a good question. You know that Big Red would definitely follow you.
Yeah.
So it could probably break free, unless he literally chained it down, yeah. I can't speak to the future with 100% certainty.
So you do not wish to come with us?
He goes, he says, well, said there was great danger, and I've had my share. He sort of touches the scar.
To be clear, our intent is to take this object and discover where it comes from and take whatever other treasures there we can find. Is that...
Sounds
Great
like we're-
treasure worth lots of coins.
Sounds like we're going to be stealing from a cult. We got an item.
So we're looking for trouble.
Aren't we always?
Pretty much.
It's kind of what we do.
Do we want Big Red to carry treasure?
Yeah, we might need the horse to bring the treasure back.
Yeah, to like pull a cart of treasure.
Oh man, you're right.
What else? What do you got that's sentimental?
I pull out the dagger that I just got from Creed. I'm like,
This dagger.
this dagger has been in my family
For,
for years. It's my favorite dagger. Has extreme sentiment. It's
Make a wits check to see if he realizes.
I'm using my infamy on this.
I know.
Oh, okay. I got the flex die, and I rolled a 6, 8, So that's gonna be 12 and the flex die.
So you, with absolute sincerity, continue.
This is how good I am. It's a dagger that he literally saw moments ago.
Sure.
But I had put it in my sheath, and now I've pulled the same dagger out.
Right.
And the most incredible... When I was a boy, my father was stabbed with this dagger. He almost died. I pulled the dagger out. I nursed my father back to health, and this was my first dagger. I used this dagger to track down the assassin that attempted to kill my father, and I slit his throat with this very dagger. It means the world to me. I will let you hold on to this dagger, since I just got this brand new one. And when I come back, I'll give you your money, and you give me this dagger that represents my legacy, my family, and everything that I stand for.
You hand it over. He looks it over, doesn't realize it's the same one. Wraps the wolf pelt around it, and he goes and he says, I'm getting sentimental now. Ugh. Fine. 1/5 of the treasure is mine.
I'm a man of my word.
I know. And then he gets up, checks himself in the reflection of one of the mirrors on the wall, and then he says, good luck. Don't lose it. And then he steps away.
My father's fine. He was never stabbed.
I didn't even think you knew your father. I thought like, your background was so mysterious.
It's mysterious. You guys don't need to know who my father is.
So that wasn't a revenge dagger?
As far as I could tell, was it a special dagger?
No.
It was actually a pretty cheap dagger. It's not even well made. We're fine.
You touch it, he made it in the back. It's a shit he made in the back 20 minutes before he went to go stab the guy.
I fear that we've made more trouble for ourselves. Honestly, I have pretty much no respect for Rayon whatsoever. And this strange item might be more trouble than it's worth, but I'm curious about where it comes from.
Well, Rayon's taken off.
Yeah.
Then we can talk about him now.
Yeah. So what I didn't tell him was that I know how to get to this place.
Perfect.
Other people were watching us.
Not perfect.
There were others in the shadows. We should count on us being followed.
I agree.
Pretty par for the course. I guess golf isn't a thing. Pretty standard procedure.
Hyborian golf. Like pretty par for the... Wait, that's a strange...
What's a par?
Yeah.
It's a type of animal that roams the desert.
Yeah, fair.
I think that we should assume that we're going to be followed, and I think that we should plan some kind of trap for our pursuers. We'll need to trick them in some way to think that we are weak when we are strong, and that's when we'll do them in.
Hide your muscles.
He's literally Arnold Schwarzenegger with Alan Moore's beard. He can't hide
You're like
these
7 foot
He's
tall,
massive.
You're just like...
We'll put a big cloak on you. And like, we'll put like a satchel on you so that you look like just a big round dude.
I think that what we should do
With a
is
cane.
when we get to this location, we should make it look like we were wounded and 2 of us are dragging the other's dead bodies out. And we'll fill a bag with stones. So it looks like 2 of us are dead and we've got a big bag filled with treasure. And then they'll attack us.
Love it. I'll get like a bunch of gross berries, and we'll like pretend it's blood, and we'll like wipe it all over, and make like a paste.
They have to be gross berries.
Yeah, yeah.
The more disgusting, the
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Or,
Want that?
or maybe we could fill the bag with something that like burns or explodes, and then you could shoot it with a flaming arrow or something like that.
When they get close to it.
Well, we give them the bag.
Yeah, yeah. It's full of like oil.
Yeah, or something like that. We'll think of something along the way. We'll see. We'll see what we can find in the. Fine, but I'm thinking like some kind of trap.
I love it.
I suppose I could cover the satchels in some pig's blood and make it look more convincing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
But this isn't gonna work till we get to this place.
It's a great plan. I'm glad I thought of it. We're a good team.
You should be the brains. This guy should be running the show.
Hey. Brought all of you in.
It's better than he thinks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Team leader.
That's right.
It's just way easier this way.
fair.
I honestly can't stand his ego, and I just find it's better to humor him.
Yeah.
Than
Just,
fight with him on it because.
Because under my leadership, we're going to rise to the top, boys.
I'm gonna just drink away my thoughts about it.
Yeah. Because otherwise he'll just run his mouth.
Yeah.
Like you saw what he did with her.
Yeah. The revenge dagger.
Boring. Too.
Yeah. Yeah, I've met his dad.
Oh, you
No, you. All right.
don't know me.
I don't know anyone.
I'm
Are you guys waiting? Are you heading out that night? You waiting till morning? What's the timeline?
As the leader, it's best that we travel
I look at
at the break of dawn because we've had a lot to drink.
yeah.
He says as he tips the drink back.
Yeah, and I need to sleep it off.
Mm-hmm.
Another round. What?
Do we lodge in the city? Do we lodge at the? We have like.
I believe you have a place in the woods.
That's
Oh yeah.
Back to the woods. we
God,
go.
hate sleeping in the woods.
Wait, you grew
But
up on
wouldn't-
the fields. You're from the steppes.
I
That's
know.
literally all you do. You just sleep on rocks
Yeah, I thought we
and
were
grass
rock with
The-
it.
yeah, bedrolls.
We have a
And,
little,
what you
we have
do.
a little.
under the stars.
that's probably why we drink so much. Is because of our poor sleeping conditions.
You don't like your rock slab?
Welcome to Hyborian Age.
Yeah, it's my back.
Sorry, but they don't have Casper mattresses or whatever for you.
Yeah, I've got a. You know what? Maybe I'll just sleep on my horse. My horse lays. Oh wait, horses sleep standing up. I think. Yeah, my horse doesn't. It's we spoon. I spoon Big Red. Keeps me warm.
Amazing. All right. You
We'll
guys,
head back to camp then.
Yep.
And
you let your stink fly off into the winds as the night carries forward. You guys all crash out.
what are the odds that they make a move?
While we're sleeping right now.
Well, you said that they're gonna do so. Like, you know, I can take first watch. Let you guys get a little.
Saying
Shut
that
eye.
somebody's going to find the location of our secret hideout.
It's like the only cave in like 7.
The big cave.
It's got a little blinking neon sign on it. And
bunch of boxes. And,
Yeah, like as we head back to camp, I think that like we
Can-
should
like,
we
the-
should see like are we followed?
We're in the desert. I imagine that there's like good view lines
sure,
as we're heading back. Like, can I check?
to see if you're followed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys can take a circuitous route. You don't have to go beelining right towards your
Yeah.
hideout to
We
make
take, we take the secret path.
Sure.
The one that takes an hour longer.
What
but
else do we know about those people that were watching you dump the body? Did you see what they looked like or
Suck.
they dressed like? Or
Very little.
Cloaked silhouettes
Yeah.
at best.
Yeah,
friggin' cults?
but I felt surveilled.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you felt that way. You shouldn't feel those things.
You should tell your
Buddy's
therapist about
We're gonna go
watching
kill that
you.
guy.
it.
I have a really good therapist.
Make a wits check
All right.
for your as you're moving through, and you can add +2 to it.
I get +1 to all edge checks involving stealth or to detect.
I guess
others.
this would be more edge in that case. Yeah. Okay.
Mental health is very important to my people.
Yeah. We have a similar
that's
way.
gonna
I
be-
feel like we're very like similar.
That's a 12.
12.
Yeah, I got a 6.
All right.
Plus my 5, plus the 1 of the shadows.
Even with a horse and even moving away from the city, you don't believe you've been followed. Or at least if you were able to lose them.
We wrapped around a few cactuses. It confuses people.
You got it. Did the old cactus spiral?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
People get lost in the curves.
Okay.
Yeah, sand dunes, like the sand shifts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take the sand dune over and then you like veer off, and we know our tricks.
Yeah.
Nobody followed us. I'm sure of it.
We're attacked in the night.
Roll for initiative once again.
Oh God! You were so sure. My guard was totally down.
86 guys waiting in the woods for you the whole time.
No.
All right. So that night, are you doing
I'll do
watches?
first watch.
Okay.
I'll do first watch. Does anyone else? Am I the only person? I just watch out for a couple hours and then I go to sleep.
I trust these eyes. I'm sleeping soundly tonight.
Wow.
Do you sleep with your eyes open?
Just
No,
staring off into the distance.
I did yes. I always sleep with one eye open.
Actually, he's got eyes painted on his eyelids.
Oh, so smart.
Yeah, they think he's awake all the time.
Yeah. And you just sit up and you just look at people.
Yeah, I sleep like this. But like my eyes look like they're staring at the entrance to our cave. I'm snoring.
You have a different mask that you put on that has the fake eyes on it.
I put on my mask that has the
It's
little.
really just a really high quality sleep mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. That's so good. Yeah, smart.
I, on the other hand, have one of those sleep masks that has the little stitched, like eyelids.
Oh, the like sleepy eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one that pulls
Perfect.
my nostrils open because I have like
Yeah, I gotta get
helps.
the air in.
sleep
Sure.
apnea. Yeah.
You just sleep face down, beside, like a corpse.
But before I do,
Yeah.
I reach into wherever we store the item
Mm-hmm.
and touch it, and try to touch it again to see if another earthquake happens.
You're like, this could be a cool party trick.
Yeah.
We're all sleeping.
I just,
Yeah,
I just need to know my curiosity. So I touch it. What happens?
Okay. You place your hand on the surface again. It feels cold to the touch, and there's sort of a strange tingle, but you don't have another vision.
Okay. Guys, did I black out again?
I'm sleeping.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I hear
Yeah,
as a
he
response.
literally looks like, guys, did I black out
Yeah, you
again?
like look at me and my eyes are.
Oh, he's sleeping.
I'm assuming as well. Well, sleep is a really important part of maintaining this physique.
It's great night's sleep.
Yeah.
Good
Wow.
nights.
True.
Good nights. Yeah.
In the original Conan Tales, they go to great lengths to explain that he gets 8 hours sleep every night. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's a Robert E. Howard special,
There you
right?
go.
Exactly. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to be up at dawn doing my calisthenics, my lifts. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stretching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smart.
Very smart.
All right.
And I hear just a snore as a response, and I let it go and proceed to sleep face down.
Yeah, where are we storing it? Just are you holding on to it? Do you
He's
want
got the cloth that it was
Yeah.
you
wrapped
wrap it
in,
and you have it like okay, so you have it.
tucked away.
You seem like a responsible.
Reasonable adult.
It's in the apron.
He's probably the most responsible.
I would agree.
We'll find out.
With the light of dawn, you rise and begin to head forth based on the direction that you intuited from the object, and you make your way into the desert. Fortunately, it is hot weather and very little wind. The sun bears down brutally on all of you. I need you guys to make a grit check for the first
In
time.
retrospect, we should have traveled by night.
Let's wait till that hot desert sun is peak in the sky.
Oh man, keep rolling 6s. This is great.
It'll be an
So
8.
I got an 8, but I also rolled a 10 on the flex die.
Ooh. Do you want to bank that stamina?
So I might just, because there's not much I can do. I might
Yeah,
just
you might as well
bank
bank it.
Yeah, I'll bank it.
You're a 9.
9?
10.
Okay, so sorry, 10,
8.
8.
8.
8. Okay. Guys, feel uncomfortable. It's sweaty. It's rough. The horse is definitely, you can't gallop anyways because everyone else is at a walk
Yeah.
for most of the time. So you guys are using up quite a bit of water, but you've planned out for this journey and you're able to make your way across. At its peak, when the sun is at its hottest, that horizon line is just a shimmering mass set against the sky. And the sky itself has so little color and no clouds in it that there's moments when it just seems to ground turns into sky and just murkiness in front of you. But you carry on. Chu has a sense of the direction to go and just feels this unailing pull from deep within. Onward you go. By the end of the day, when the sun is starting to set, you notice a glint of something on the horizon, and you think it's probably the sun refracting off that dome. So you definitely know the direction that you're meant to head. The ground, there are some sand dunes and whatnot, but most of it is open land. It would be relatively difficult for people to come up on you, but night is going to be coming soon and the temperature will shift. It's intensely hot during the day, but the ground will not hold that heat and it's going to get cold. So the decision now is you have enough scrub brush and things that you could try and make a fire, but it will certainly stand out
Can I
for miles.
can I try to can I climb to the top of one of the dunes and try to find if the dunes are large, there might be an area that is nestled between some dunes that is lower and would hide direct view of a fire. People still might see the smoke.
Sure.
But at least it would, with the cover of night, smoke would be harder to see.
It's true.
And if the fire's between two large dunes. So I'm going to climb to the top of the dunes and sort of survey the area to try to find a good resting spot.
Okay. That's a good bit of strategy there. Give me a wits check. I'll give you a +1 on that.
I rolled a 10 on the flex die.
Nice. Do you want to bank that?
I'll bank it, yeah.
Great.
So that's going to be 5. And that's going to be 10 total.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to find a pretty secluded spot that you're able to build out your fire and set up camp. You're now feeling literally through the cloth the cold now. It's like holding like a piece of ice within your cloak. You can feel that kind of cold radiating from it wherever it's come from. You guys set up your fire and set up the camp for the evening. As soon as the fire is built, Big Red just sort of shambles down to the sand, gets into his position, opens up for you.
I snuggle in.
You drop into place.
I'm going to keep a watch.
That well-worn spot on his
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm gonna keep a watch this time because with the dunes we are protected, but also that means that somebody could get closer to us without us noticing. So I'm gonna actually perch laying down near the top of the dune so that just my eyes are above it, facing back in the
Not the
direction.
sleep mask that pretends you're sleeping.
Yeah,
Got it.
I might take a little nap here and there, but I'll watch back towards the direction we came, just with a good eyesight to see if anybody
All right.
is out there who does.
What is the watch schedule?
I'll take the first 10, 15 minutes.
Well, looks empty to me.
And you doze off at one point. Very good.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
good.
instant.
Oh,
drop.
my time's up.
Yep.
I'll guys, I got this watch. And then 15 minutes later, I come and I tap you and you've just started, I'm you're up.
You,
Okay. I'm groggy.
the horse farts. You're just like, what?
I'll do a proper actual watch. I'll do a little lap around the surrounding area. Me and Red in the cover of night. It's a little cooler. He can expend a little more energy. I want to go around like half a mile around the area, just looking for any signs of.
So are you letting the fire then go to ash? Is that-
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, actually, yeah. I I guess yeah. If I leave, I would.
Okay.
I don't care about.
But what about our warmth?
Yeah.
You do it.
I, in fact, was
You're
going to
staying
say
up?
that I'm doing it because I'm staying up. I can't sleep because of, well, it's like
That vision.
that vision, and then I can feel the coldness of the item, but I don't want to take it out and leave it on its own, so I'm constantly like shuffling back and forth. Just
Okay. You're just sleeping. You need your 8 hours. Beauty sleep is so important for
important.
Alan
So
more
10
by
of
way
them.
of Andre.
Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah.
I took the
I mean, I
spot
can
with
take
Big
the
Red.
last watch because then
The big.
Yeah.
Dip.
just brief.
He's doing calisthenics anyways.
and it's leg day this next week, so I can do. Yeah.
Okay. You're doing your rounds. Yeah, give me an edge check. This is what you do best.
This is me. This is who I am.
Do it, Edgelord.
I get a 10.
Edge Lord. I'm the Edge Lord.
10.
Okay. So you're doing your patrol. You know, the sound, the rhythm of the hoofbeats in the sand, it's a little bit of a dirge. It becomes almost, you can lose track for a moment, but you're able to keep focus.
Okay.
You're looking out over the landscape. You're keeping an eye on everything. Under the night sky, the moon is about half, and so it's letting off some light, and you see the stars, twinkling off in the distance. And then as you're coming back around closer to the camp, you're watching a little bit of wind along the dunes, and then that wind and sand seems to break on something low. You're not exactly sure what it is, but now your eyes are tracked on it, and you're seeing shapes. Something is making its way closer to the camp. You're still a little distance away as well.
Yeah.
Something's out there, moving in the sand.
I'm going to approach the objects, the things that I can
Okay.
see. I'm trying to close the distance.
Are you going quickly? Are you going quietly? What is the
You know
plan?
what? Yeah, I'll dismount Red
Okay.
and go on foot.
Okay.
Now. Yeah.
So you're going to set him loose?
Yeah, let him, and I'll just whistle him back. Or maybe I can give him a couple of clicks and be
Okay.
and just to tell him to head back to the fire.
Okay. So you're going to try and intercept whatever this is before it gets to the camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get closer, get a good eye on it, try to see
Okay.
if it's just like a moving cactus or a
Those rolling
Those darn-
cacti?
yeah, who knows what's
as
out
they
there.
tend to be. Very famous in the Hyborian
could be
Age.
nothing. Could be nothing. Could be a horrible monster.
So give me one more edge check. You trying to move up stealthily?
Mostly, yeah. And I actually have a -1 on all stealth checks
Okay.
because of my armor, but I got a 10 on my edge check with a 10 on the flex die.
Whoa! So you're gonna bank that as well?
And is there anything I could do to this check to make it crazy good with my stamina, with my flex roll?
If you instead of banking it, you could just sort of expend it now, if that's what you're.
And make it like a higher.
Yeah, in the spirit of the thing, I would be cool with that.
Yeah, okay. I'll use it to make my.
Yeah, it says
My-
you can increase the value rolled on the stat die during a check or attack by +1.
Yeah.
Or by you can
Essentially, you're
spend
enhancing
up
it
to
even
stamina
further.
to add that.
Yeah, let's make it even higher. Yeah, let's make it.
Okay,
like
so you're
a-
just going as quietly as
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Almost animalistic. You're sort of moving into this mode now. You are the hunter. You're not, being around the others, they're all very good at what they do, but you on your own, you are a hunter. You are an archer. You're used to waiting quietly and moving and hunting down animals before they even see you coming.
Yeah.
And you're sort of remembering what it was like to be on the steppes and to be that hunter, to be with your own people who aren't quite as boisterous and brash as
I
your
have my
companions.
bow drawn, but my arrow isn't pulled back. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving towards it.
As you're getting closer and your eyes are now completely, you don't even have the firelight or even the moonlight. You're just focusing everything on those shapes, trying to pick out the movement, and you recognize it. These are four-legged, moving in a pack. You think they're wild dogs, hyena, something like that. You know how they move, and you know that they are hunting for prey.
Should have kept my horse. In this moment, I think, damn.
They are quite quick.
Yeah.
And they have picked up on the scent of the smoke and or the people, and they're moving. Their typical attack pattern is some of them will move straight, and a couple of them, or maybe even more, may circle around. And they seem to be moving into that, but they don't see you. They seem to be focused on the camp and your horse.
Yeah, because I put some of that hyena poop on me. So I'm background noise to their scent.
In and amongst the panoply of flavors and scents on you, there is hyena
So
poop.
they just think I'm old news. Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm not going to strike yet. I'm going to stay close to the bigger pack.
Okay.
And I'm going to move up behind them as they approach the camp.
Okay. These guys are all crashed out. You're awake. I need you are really distracted by everything going on. I need you to make an edge check -3.
Edge check -3.
Don't forget to roll the flex die.
Yes. That's 1, but flex.
Yeah. So you can bank the flex, or you can spend it to make it the barest of successes.
I'll spend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're so focused on that cold, you're so focused on that item and that feeling and the weird vestigial kind of nightmare that you had. And then all of a sudden you're like, it's almost like pulling yourself out of a dream again, where you're sort of, no, got to concentrate. Yeah, you know that Doral is on watch, but you got to keep your eyes about you. And then you think maybe you see Big Red, but he's not riding it. And that's weird. And now that's got your attention. And you're looking a little bit closer, and something's following the horse.
How far away do I see Big Red from where
Big Red's now recognizable, probably about 30, 40 feet away.
Okay, and I can see something following it, right?
Yes. Dark shapes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe more than 40, probably about maybe 60, 70 feet away. Yeah, it's pretty far.
Okay. Can I see where Doral is?
You
Or
do
is-
not see him.
Okay.
He is just sandy poop amongst the horizon. Not visible. He is one with the dunes, and the poop's buried in the dunes.
So I see Big Red, I see the shapes following it, and I'm about to yell, Doral, and I was like, wait, hold on. That will definitely get someone's attention. So I fruitlessly whisper, Doral! Doral! And then immediately run back to the cave where these two are sleeping to try to wake them up.
Okay, so you start moving back to the cave, and that's when these hyena break into a dashing attack on Big Red. Roll initiative.
No!
Not for the guys who are asleep.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Will Big Red just work on my initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
He is one with you.
Big Red. I hope he stomps them. 11.
What do we add for initiative again?
It's edge.
Edge? 6.
Okay, these guys are pretty fast. What did you get?
A 6.
6?
11.
11. You see them break into a charge, and you know exactly what this means. They're going to try and charge the horse from behind and bring him down. Ooh. And you are caught off guard. You're basically trying to move back to the cave while you've been whispering, Doral! And you're running slow. You get to act before, and the horse gets to act before they attack.
Can I use would this count as a free action to just to yell?
You're
Like
just gonna scream out.
like a I just want to yell like hyenas as I stand amongst the hyenas, and I'm gonna let an arrow fly at the closest one to a Big Red.
Sure. You could definitely cry out. Yeah, that's a free action, fear not. And you're
And-
breaking into a run while you
Yeah, I
Fire?
gotta run, and actually, I'm gonna use one of my stamina points to do a hit and run.
Ooh.
So hit and run is spend the stamina point, make an attack action, followed by 2 move actions.
Nice.
And this only counts as 1 action.
Nice.
So I'm gonna
Fire it off.
fire it off and get an 11,
Woo!
12 to hit.
Well, let me tell you, you needed to get a 7. So that is definitely a sinking arrow.
Did I get it?
You did.
So I'm gonna shoot the closest thing to Big Red. I'm gonna get a 9 damage.
Woo! So the way this works, here's what's interesting. There's 2 different categories of enemies in Conan the Hyborian Age. So there are named enemies, those assassins that you guys fought and kicked the crap out of, Creed and his pal. They were named enemies. They have stats just like you guys. But then there's also minions. So if there are a mass of enemies or they are lesser enemies, there's what's called a damage threshold. So you essentially, minions you either are going to hit once or twice. If you hit them once over the damage threshold, you destroy them. If you go anywhere under the damage threshold, one more hit of even 1 more damage will take them out.
Okay.
The damage threshold on this guy is 5.
Yeah.
So you just sink an arrow right into this hyena, and
Nice.
it yelps as it dies on the dirt.
And so because this only counts as 1 action, can I do another hit? Can I do another shot?
You can, because you're breaking in a run, you do need to make this one at a
Okay.
-2.
Okay. So I'm running.
But you only need a 7.
I make the shot,
Yeah.
and then I start running down the dune, and I'm gonna hit the next closest.
Yeah, you're like almost half, that sliding down the sand
Yeah,
as
yeah,
you
yeah.
draw forth the arrow.
And so this is a -2.
Yeah.
So I get a 7, but you said -2.
So it's the 5. And 7 is what you need.
And I get
What'd you roll on the die?
I got a 2 on the die.
Yeah.
So
that's
and I can only get. But I can.
You would add, if you added 2 stamina, you would hit. But that's quite a use of stamina. So it's your call.
So I can also 1 stamina for Pantherish. Spend 1 stamina point to reroll a failed check or attack roll.
Oh, there you go.
So
You
I'm
can
gonna
do
use
that.
1. I'm gonna just go for it. And do I reroll the flex die when I reroll?
I believe you do.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So this time I get a 9 to hit.
Right. The -2 is a
-2 is
7.
7.
That's exactly what you need.
Boom.
And the damage is probably going to be over 5.
Hopefully. No, not as good. Yeah, only 5.
5 is what you need.
So
Threshold.
okay, nice.
You take out 2 of the hyenas, and they sort of drop off.
And I'm
between
sliding.
the howling, between the screaming of hyenas, hyenas, and yeah, now they have broken into a run. There are still 2 more that are going to attack Big Red,
No.
or try to. You don't have stats for your horse, do you?
He's
It's
he's
okay.
a gargantuan creature.
Nice.
400 life.
Yeah, made of metal.
Yeah.
So the first of the hyenas leaps and attacks, just misses, sort of leaps, and the horse is breaking into a gallop now and starting to whinny and scream because it knows it's being hunted as well. The second one, though, strikes hard and hits it right in the haunches.
No.
That's what they call horse butt.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good to know. I knew that.
Right in the haunch.
I knew
Hits him right in the haunch.
Oh no.
And so the horse stumbles, and the other, looks like one of the other hyena that was breaking towards the camp is now splitting off to go towards the horse.
No.
You see the horse stumble, you see this attack, but there are 4 other hyenas that you can see that are charging directly towards you, towards the camp.
Towards the camp?
Yep, they are not able to reach you this turn, but you see them. In order to get to the horse, if you're not using a ranged attack, you're going to have to go through these guys.
Okay. What range zone are they considered at right now?
So they would be considered at medium range.
Perfect. So I see everything that's happening, and I finally kind of spot the hyenas breaking off, or imagine towards Doral, and then So I stop whispering and I yell, Doral!
Hyenas!
Yeah. Hyenas. And I go, close your eyes! And I Lotus Flash.
Okay. So tell us what Lotus Flash does.
So Lotus Flash, I spend a stamina point.
Make sure you mark that off.
To use one action to cause a blinding flash, which makes all enemies within medium range reduce their initiative to 1 until their next turn.
Ooh. Okay. Great. So you let off this big crackling flash from your hand. What does it look like? Is there any particular effect with it?
It's like, to the to the people who it's affected, immediately flashbang, but to Doral and to Big Red, what they would see is basically like a huge shining orb that just immediately evaporates outwards.
Nice.
And then dims to darkness.
Awesome. Cool. You two wake up, and now in this round, you're going to get your initiative, and the hyenas are all operating on 1. So you guys are going to get to go even before them. So roll and enter the initiative order.
Mine's going to be 10.
10. You are up and moving.
I hit my flex.
You don't sleep in your armor because you got medium armor on now.
So I got an 8 and my flex die went off.
Okay, so you're going to bank that?
You banking that?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so you are roaring and rolling. And you also had your
11, I
11.
think.
So you're both at 11. Or you got 10, sorry.
10.
10. Okay. So you get to go first there, Doral.
How far am I away from Big Red?
You are still pretty far away, so you would be at long range. You're basically 4 move actions away from touch.
You know what? I'll try to do the same hit and run. So I'm gonna shoot again.
Yep.
Using a stamina point.
And that counts as 2 moves. So then if you use your second action for move, you'd be in close range.
Okay, great. I'll do that. So I'm gonna take my first shot. I get a 7
That's a hit.
I'm shooting the one that's like hopping on my
Horse?
my boy.
Yep.
4 damage. So
4
not enough
damage.
to hit
Okay.
and kill him.
So it's hit, but it's still sort of holding on, snarling and biting, claws attached.
And then I'll 2 moves, and then I'll use my third one to close the distance.
So you're just breaking into a sprint.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're up, Grint. So you basically are stepping out of the cave or however you want to approach this.
How many hyenas are there?
Because your vision is adjusting to what's going on, you think there's 6. 2 of them are on the horse and 4,
Which ones are the closest to me?
they're the ones heading towards him. It's heading towards
Chushi.
Chushi. I almost said
Sushi?
Sushi, yeah.
Okay. How far away are they 1 move, 2 moves?
They are at medium range, so you'd have to spend 2 actions to be touch range.
All right. In that case, I will spend another stamina to charge forth.
Oh, because that gives you 2 moves.
It gives me 2 moves and an attack. As one
Yeah,
action.
so that puts you at touch and then attack.
Yep.
Wow, so you just burst forth into a sprint, your
Yep.
axe held high.
Grint just runs out of the
going
camp.
for it.
Ah!
Breakfast is served.
and he's naked, because he's
Yeah.
naked, of course.
Yeah, naked mountain man runs out of the cave, brandishing an axe.
That's what we call Monday morning.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 13 to hit.
Okay,
Sorry, no, sorry. A 9 to hit. I was
Okay.
looking at the wrong die.
No problem.
Flex didn't go off, but I did roll max damage.
oh,
That's it. So,
the threshold is 5, and
yeah, so
you
it's
got
14.
14 damage.
But wait, would you not roll the flex die again for the damage?
You do roll the flex die.
Oh, you roll the damage.
Roll again.
Yeah, they are
Okay.
separate.
'Cause
I
you
know
might
you're
not-
trying to team it all up.
It does.
Okay.
Okay.
So how would you like this hyena to be obliterated?
I imagine it's almost like a golf swing.
I was thinking overhead, but you're going under. I love it. I love
We're
it.
going
Yeah.
underhand. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a low creature, so it's
Yeah.
like you can just
Yeah.
cleave it up.
The head is just whirling through
Yeah.
the air.
Yeah, because you run with it down.
That's
Yeah.
right.
As you're running.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just touching the
Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore, eh?
And
Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah, apparently golf is a thing in the Hyborian Age.
then we get the downswing. So the attack roll there is going to be a 7 to hit.
Yep.
And neither of the flex die went off, but it was the lowest possible damage that I can roll, which is still 7.
Jeez Louise.
Holy
So
moly.
you are just dog killer. Holy mother of mercy.
Technically, someone told us this, that technically hyenas aren't canines. They're something
They're closer to cats.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
They're probably
I'll
closer
take it under consideration.
to the common ancestor that
I know these are
splits
factual
into
things I could look up, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember this because from...
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, no.
I'll sign up for your newsletter. We'll figure this out together. I don't know what to.
They're puppy cats.
All right, puppy cats. Wow, there you go, covering all the bases.
That's right.
All
And I
right, so
growl at the rest of them.
what was the initiative you guys had? You're at
I had 8.
6 and 6, so that's the order where it's going to play out because these things are on 1. They're all
Oh,
Okay.
blinded.
lashed out.
I'm
So's the
use,
horse.
I'm going to use one of my stamina points
Instead of a war horse, he's a poor horse.
to make an additional move. So I'm moving,
Yeah.
using a stamina point to move again.
Wow, you guys are cranking those points. It's great.
And fleet-footed, when making 2 move actions in the same turn,
Yeah.
take an additional bonus move action.
Whoa!
So I come out of the cave like
They're
like
like a rocket.
Yeah.
You go past Grint.
I pass Grint and I have like my 2 daggers.
Jeez, Louis.
And I like leap into the air with
There's a
the daggers.
stream of sand behind you.
And I'm just gonna like, okay, are there like 2? Okay, no, I can only
There-
make 1 attack.
Yeah,
but-
there are multiple hyenas coming up on. Well, they were coming up on Chushi, but now Grint is the living wall in their way. Yeah.
So I run past Grint and I'm going to go to the hyena that's closest to leaping on him.
Sure.
And just basically like like a flash, I run past and my dagger slits across the hyena's
Wonderful.
throat.
Sick.
Meat on the menu tonight, boys.
And I'm cooking.
That's going to be a 9 to hit.
Definitely a strike.
And,
Don't forget the flex.
oh yeah. So that's going to be 6. Do I get +1 for anything?
6 damage is enough. You're killing. Threshold's 5.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. So you gut it and just spills its entrails out underneath as you slide past it. And you were literally, you were at medium range and now you're at touch range in 1 turn. That is crazy pants. You're just moving. Both of you guys out of that cave.
And I stand there with my daggers ready.
Great. Chewy.
So, in terms of range, it's touch, close, medium. Is that
That's
what it
great.
is?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I have.
Touch is
wait.
melee range. Close is 1 move action away.
Okay.
Medium is 2 move actions.
So, how does this work? Trying to math in my head. I want to. Am I able to throw my meat cleaver?
You could, yeah.
Yeah, but I would
You'll
have to
a-
be like.
Yeah, you would have to be, because it's not built for that, you'd have to be
Yeah.
at close. So you'd have to spend your first action moving
Yeah.
and then haul it. And
Could
you'd
I-
get a -1 on your...
Could I use a spend a stamina to increase the range
Absolutely.
of the attack?
Yeah.
To,
Do you want to attack the one that's nearest to Big Red?
yeah.
So you could get the one that's on his back, because it
Okay.
only needs basically 1 damage.
If you do any damage to it,
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll drop.
Cool.
So you just like shot putting this
Yeah.
meat cleaver.
Towards the.
Brilliant.
And so first to hit. It's for this though, would it be edge as well?
It would be edge for a ranged attack. -1.
So that's 7
7 with the -1.
with the -1.
That's a hit.
Woo!
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh, with this as
And
well.
spend the stamina, remember? Yeah.
And I spend the stamina as well, and then it's 2.
You only needed 1.
Yeah.
So this meat cleaver just comes twirling through the air and then drops right onto it. And it drops off of its back. The hyena that was about to attack Big Red is breaking off because it just saw one of its mates absolutely obliterated. But there are still 2 coming up. They are one of this is attacking Callus and one is attacking Grint.
Yeah.
So what is your physical defense?
7.
7.
That's exactly what they got.
Oh.
So you are getting hit for woo,
that include
6
your armor?
damage.
Like, because I
Okay.
have 7 too. Wouldn't you have more armor than me?
Your physical is
7.
7 as well. So the second one is a 6. It basically crashes into your armor and is unable to pierce. Oh, right, that's right. Right. It crashes into your physical self. It literally just, it goes to bite, and it's just like those thighs are too thick. Can't make it happen. Amazing. I forgot your name.
Imagine I bring my arm up and it like bites down on the arm and it's biting and I'm like, it's growling back.
It's a growl off.
Yeah. All right.
The puppy is trying to chew.
Yeah,
like
you
a
push
Yeah.
it, push it.
Yeah, now we're just doing the whole like,
Yeah.
Dominance
let
here.
go.
Oh,
Rack focus to the background where I'm on the ground being mauled.
you did your cool move, and you're like, no. All right. Top of the order, Dal.
So is there
Doral, I should say, not Dal. What was
Doral? Stands? Can I? Is Big Red still?
There's one hyena that's moving up on it, and the other one's broken away.
Can I mount Big Red?
You can, like, jump onto his back.
Yeah, and get him up.
Yeah, give me an edge check. That's fun.
Get him up and going.
Sure.
Oh yeah, 11.
Okay. Jeez. So you soar through the air, land on the saddle, and basically, and it, bursts to life and starts charging towards the camp. It's got a bit of a limp, but it's able to move.
Okay. And then
You're in the saddle.
can I still use an action to shoot?
You can.
I'm gonna shoot at the closest.
Say the one behind?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
just turn back
Just give it back one of these.
and fire. Go for it.
11 plus 1 because I'm mounted on an unmounted foe. So 12 to hit.
I'll allow it.
And so I got 4 damage,
Right.
but I rolled a 10 on the flex.
So you're going to mass it?
I'm gonna mass it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bank that. I just like turn
Sure.
around and just get it right in the skull. Like,
So that
I
would
pelt
be
it to the
max
ground.
damage plus the die roll. So
Yeah. So
just obliterate it. You'd shish kebab
12
that sucker
damage.
right through the center of the forehead.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
I pin it to the ground. Firmly.
Glorious. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Placed down. Next in the order is Grint.
All right,
There
so-
is one hyena that is on top of Callus, scratching and pawing and biting, and there's one that is futilely trying to bite through your arm and gumming you.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like flex my forearm muscle, grab snout, and like use the push my
Oh,
forearm
no.
and rip like the top.
By the way, that is genuinely a pure Conan move. No joke. There is one story, it's actually called Shadows of Zambula, where Conan and another guy try and choke each other to death, and Conan almost pops the guy's head off because he's choking him so hard.
Oh.
So this is totally a valid play.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I love it.
All right, so that's gonna be an 8,
Yeah.
and then I don't know what I'd roll for damage, but my minimum, like if it's just my might on my damage, my minimum is still
5.
7. So,
7.
Yeah.
Holy mother of
Yeah,
mercy.
because if I rolled a 1,
Right.
and I've got +1 to melee damage with
Oh,
my
yeah.
+5, so even.
So you just reach under the snout and you peel it back and you pop its head and jaw right in half as this thing screams.
And then.
No animals were harmed
Yeah.
in the filming of this actual play.
Even the imaginary.
Never heard hyenas in real life.
Yeah,
guys.
never.
The
I've seen-
Hyborian Age is a different place.
Yeah.
A
But
nastier
then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the carcass of the other hyena and use its jaw to jam it in the back of the other hyena that's attacking Callus.
Oh,
Monty, I am so proud of you. You are accepting the Hyborian Age into your heart in ways that
Yeah. While
really
maintaining
a tear to my eye.
completely naked.
Yeah.
So he's covered in hyena blood, murdering hyenas with hyenas.
So that's a 9.
Wow.
Hyena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the minimum damage, so you thrash hyena on hyena.
But roll the flank.
action.
I gotta roll the
That's
flank,
amazing
yeah.
I
action.
guess we could roll the other one to see if it neither of them fled.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah. Just,
Oh.
just beat the other hyena to death.
God. God. Wow. So the hyena that was on top of you is thrashed to death.
I let the hyena just slump over on
Yeah.
Callus.
And it's just bleeding out its last, while the other one's distended jaw is just hanging free. There's one hyena that will now go forth and try and start a new pack. And he is just like, nope, nope, nope.
Big Red and Doral chase it down.
And you just like,
We train. Yeah. We.
eventually, see, the great thing is your hips move, but your body's completely still. And then you just let that arrow go.
Just sail into the back of it. No, nothing gets away.
Wow. Cut to
Us all eating
morning breakfast.
Yeah.
Everyone's eating hyena. And you
right.
see again the sun glinting ever closer on that dome. Your destination is in sight, and your bellies are full.
And we got new fur pelts.
Yeah, much more new clothing.
And that's where we're ending episode 1.
Yuppers.
Can you make some jerky?
Can.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Hey guys, new hat.
The hyena head.
The wolf helm.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure.
That was great.
With,
That was great.
With in the worlds of Conan, the Hyperion,
Hyborian Age.
Hyborian Age.
The hyperbole age.
Uh,
No one's ever made that.
No.
We'll see how things go in the next episode. So stay tuned for more. Thank you.
Big thank you, as always, to Joe and Troy for joining us today, and a massive thank you to the incomparable Jim
Thanks.
Zub
Whoa,
for,
thank you.
Great.
running a massively violent, super violent, and graphic game for us this afternoon.
No problem.
And fun.
Yeah.
And a big thank you as well to Kyle,
Woo.
doing everything behind the scenes there.
Doing the camera work,
Yeah.
rocking it out.
Yeah. For reference, that is Kyle's actually like disembodied hand that has been ripped violently free of his body. Thank you for that. Just for that shot.
Appropriately.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And a big thank you as well to all of our patrons. We hope that you enjoy these extra little actual plays and whatnot from us. We're going to be kicking it in the Hyborian Age for another couple of episodes as well. So stay tuned for the next one next month.
And if you enjoyed this and you want to see how the story concludes, make sure to hop onto our Patreon so that you can catch the next 2 episodes of our adventures and see what happens as we venture into the dome with Grint and Doral and Chushi and I'm Callus. And, it doesn't seem like it's anything bad's going to happen. We're not bordering on eldritch horror a little bit here, but let's see how it goes. So join our Patreon to check it out.